Hello one and all, this is Robert, aka Bladdercast, with the news. On today's day, I have these fucking red things on my body. Don't pay attention to that, they're just zits. I promise it is not a staph infection, and I will not infect you. But I will infect you with this knowledge. If you talk and say the right things, then people will give you whatever you want. But you have to look good, you have to be special, and you have to say the exact right things. What are those right things? Here are the words. Oh, fucking hell. I'm talking next to... There's no escaping people. There's someone right next door to me. So I can't fucking record myself down here. Where can I record myself? Are you going upstairs?
Dad's coming back in half an hour.
Great. I need somewhere where I can record myself. In peace and quiet. Seems to be the only place. For now. But I'm not sure. I don't think there's any escape. I'm gonna have to put up some boards on a door. And that's the only way. Because I need to record myself. Let everybody know what's wrong with me today. Nothing. Everything's completely fine. Don't look at those. You're banned. Go to Patreon. That's where I'm setting everything up, and my OnlyFans account as well. You pay pigs. What? I need to get a sex change before I can say things like that and turn myself into a woman. Never will that ever happen in my lifetime. I don't know. I'm pretty weird, so down the timeline, as my family goes on, if you can trace your heritage back to me, there'll probably be a few people who are crazy enough through my bloodline to be transgender, or have already been. I don't fucking know. Maybe we come from... Look at that. Fucking come on. There. Look at that. Skriat, pat pat, and a poop poop brr boom. Skiat, coo coo toot toot coo boom. It's eating the grass. Even cats are vegan in today's world. Disgusting creatures. There'll be like a vegan cat that's just bones. Just walking around with skin, unfilled skin. Tell your daddy I did that, because if you do, then I'm telling your government, and they're going to get you deported into a country, and they're going to put armed guards around you and force you to be in a rough neighborhood where you will be violated, and the armed guards will laugh and point, and if you try and escape, they'll just shoot you with a tranquilizing dart, and you'll be used and abused. And some governments in countries do that. They have a market where they transport human beings to place to place. Does China do that? They have concentration camps for all of the what is it? I was gonna say Arabic people, but I don't think it's. I think it's Arabic heritage, or around because China is a massive place, and it's got areas close to different countries. It's got areas closer to Russia and Mongolia. It's got areas closer to Eastern Europe and the Middle East and Japan, and Korea and all that. the bits closer to the Arabic countries, they have concentration camps, don't they? And then Google's a part of that as well. Google's a part of the search engines and all this that's bending over backwards and grabbing their ankles for these people. And the yeah, I'm saying the same things that I've heard before and smarter people say, but do no evil was Google's the company's like quote, or what they wanted to promote themselves as, like their slogan, do no evil. But concentration camps are a bit evil. There's no black and white, it's all grey. There's no evil, there's no good. It's all just survival. Survival of the fittest is still big for people that have the looks like this. I said don't look at this. Don't pay attention to that. That's just my body crumbling. Don't look at my grey hairs either. No, we do have grey hairs. We all have grey hairs, but grey hairs exponentially start growing as you grow older, and the cells have divided so many times, and the chromosomes, the double helix, the DNA, the genes become shorter because they've divided so many times. Don't say I'm an idiot. We are not carbon-based life forms. Not in the fifth dimension. In the fifth dimension, we're everything and nothing. And there are dimensions on top of each other. And there are worlds on top of each other that we cannot see. We don't even know what we are, really. We kind of know what we are, but we don't. Like, a lot of people don't know that your cells don't actually touch anything. They're repelled constantly, because if your cells were able to touch something, then you'd merge or fall through it, or I don't fucking know. And everything's shaking. That's the craziest thing. You can't see it because you're a stupid human like me. But all particles are shaking constantly. They're vibrating, and if I vibrated fast enough, I could move through the same particles. My particles could move through the door's particles, and I could be on the other side. Like, hey, I'm here to steal your children and rape your wife. That's what, and eat them all afterwards while you watch, and then murder you with a hatchet, and then eat you as well. Eat your brains, obviously, because I'm trying to pass down some good things to my bloodline. If I survive and I get the mutation where then my distant family can survive apocalypses by eating human brains. But if I die, then, it doesn't matter. Who cares? I'm just a cell in the organism that is humanity. That's not a good way to look at things. If you wanna be beating people up because you're being all philosophical, and then Francis Ngannou comes and fucking blitzes you real quick and snaps your fucking chin right around your fucking head, like the Bugs Bunny cartoons. Duck season, rabbit season, duck season, rabbit season. Francis Ngannou comes in. Bitch ass nigger season. Boonk! Your jaw wraps around your fucking head 20 times. And you're flying into the air. Like, woo! And the Three Stooges shit. Bring like the Three Stooges, and they have to do some funny stuff with the UFC fighters. Hey, what's the big idea here? Bang! Dunk dunk! And fucking they try and do that on the big guy, and he just keeps on staring at them. They try and bang him on the head. He goes, ooh! And then he punches them in the face. He goes flying through a wall or something. I washed myself today. I made myself sparkling clean for all of my favorite fans. And all of my favorite fans donate all of their money to me. Because you're pay pigs. OnlyFans. Freaking Fiverr. I know about everything. I've seen what you do in your room. I know what you did when you were 11 years old. I'll fucking... Is that weird to say? No, we're all the same. We're not unique human beings, are we? We're all the fucking same. If you've watched this whole video and you've donated all of your money to me, and you've become a human sacrifice to me, then I'm grateful, and you're one of my best fans. I'm out of here. Get me out of here. These cretinous individuals who do not turn lights off after themselves or clean after themselves. I clean. He puts the lotion in the basket. She puts the lotion in the basket. Would you fuck me? I fuck me. Remember that? Favorite lines from my favorite films. Puts the lotion in the basket. Would you fuck me? I need to take this off if I'm gonna do that. Would you fuck me? I fuck me. Come on. I'm an actor. I'm a comedian before I'm an actor, and I'm an actor before I'm a human. Yeah, I could be an actor. I could be a cool actor. I could be a funny actor. But I'd rather be a newscaster, if you know what I mean. Barry Bugle here. On today's news. Barry Bugle of the Bugle Express. Of the Bugle Bailey. On today's news. Man finds dick in his own ass. It was his own dick all along. But what he didn't know was it was his fifth one. Because he lived next to a plant. And the plant puts out spores in the air. And it grew it all around his bodies. And he's actually been abducted by scientists, and now they're finding out ways of how they can take dicks off of him and give it to people who have had their dicks blown off due to IEDs in Afghanistan. So thank you to that man, who will not be named, but his name is Josiah Bobaya Pendolini the 75th. And he came from not from Guatemala. The 12-year-olds with penknives who are fighting the Californian retard and neckbeard boys and girls. The Cali fucking hot bod, fucking 10 out of 10 on this strip people. I was saying that in Bladdercast 80 because I get the good memory and I can remember every single thing that I've ever said to anyone. I'm one of those writers in the courts where they write everything that everyone says, and if they think something, they have to write it down as well. I thought about getting myself a dildo from the shop today, but then I thought about downloading it from the internet on my 3D printer instead. And then 3 weeks later, I played around with the dildo that I 3D printed. It gave me some sort of fungal infection. Probably because it's been lodged up in my ass for 3 weeks and I haven't got the balls to go to my doctor and get it removed. When Live Leaks used to put out the execution videos and things like that, they had one video of a guy having surgery, getting a dildo pulled out of his ass, and then they put music to it. But like they put the 2001 Space Odyssey music to it, and they showed it. They did an edit of it shooting into the air. As disgusting as that was, it's not really that disgusting when it comes to the most disgusting things ever in this universe. But as bad as that was, it was pretty damn funny. And that's my guarantee. That's my art. That's what I will do. I don't want to be a filmmaker. It's too much politics in that. You have to run around producers too much, and you have to have a good idea and bend your neck down and let the audience is like the hatchet. The production companies are the executioner, and your neck's just there waiting to get chopped off when people don't like your films, and you never get to make another one ever again, even if you have an amazing idea. Except for that South African guy who made a film, Fuck You, or yeah, there's actually a South African guy who made a few films, and they're all rated badly. A series as well called Rampage or something like that, which I've only watched I watched the first film, but only like 20 minutes of it, and I need to watch the rest of it, even though it seems a little bit boring. Elephant is a good film about school shooting. You should watch that one if you want to watch about school shooters. If you're edgy and you want to get a bit of knowledge, then you should search up Sam Hyde. He was a massive guy in terms of serial killers and school shooters, and then he became a serial killer and school shooter as well. Sam Hyde. He's despicable, deplorable, disgusting, dysfunctional, dumb, disgraceful, disturbed, and also, did I say Diplodocus? He was a dim-witted dimbecile. Dinkelbergs! Only my true fans, my pay pigs, my blood sacrifices, fucking rip your bile out of your body and then consume it. Recycle your cum. Fucking only those fans will know about what I'm talking about and what I was just talking about, because I completely forgot it. You know, the funny thing is, I forget what I talk about after I make a video. I don't even know what I'm fucking talking about. I just talk such random shit and such pointless fucking retarded fucking bullshit something. But then I say some cool things sometimes, and I might say something that's unique once in a while, and I might also be, I'm mostly retarded. I'm not gonna cut shit. I'm gonna grow. I'm gonna grow in many ways. Hopefully, I'm not cut down in my prime. I'm gonna have to trim myself like a bonsai plant, because I could grow in any direction. The world's my oyster. Oh, look at that. It's like stars. I press it. Beep boop, beep boop, boop. I get cancer. What would I be like if I had cancer? I'd just be like, I'm in pain now. Great. I'd probably be eating more if I had cancer. I'd be I'd be begging my parents for them to buy me more candy. Fucking hell. I can't go to the shop and buy food for myself because I don't have any fucking money. But at least I live in a house. Hey, you know what Jesus said? He said, if you have a house, then you've got everything. Or something like that. Buddha as well. He nearly starved himself to death and then he got really fat. And he stayed really fat. So what did that tell you? What does listening to smart people tell you is like, be fat and enjoy food. Food is better than sex. Do you believe it? Everyone's got a vice. Everyone's got a burden to bear. I like food. And I would eat myself to death if I wasn't strict. Sometimes I'm not strict and I can get really fat. But I got the Christian Bale like brain, so I can turn it down when I want to. I like watching Alexander Emelianenko. He's the brother of Fedor Emelianenko. I like watching him fight. And he did some boxing matches, didn't he? He recently knocked a guy out who, I think I already said this on one of the past things, but the guy threw a hat at him. He got the hat and he threw it back and he sliced the guy's eyebrow. Then when they were in the ring, he beat the guy up. He didn't knock him out. He let the guy get back up, or whatever. Like he rocked him. He let the guy like get his senses back, and then he beat him up more. He wanted to teach that boy a lesson. Well, and they're big older guys. Blitzing, Emelianenko, the brothers. They have hands. I watched a recent one with with Alexander Emelianenko. He's getting old now. It was a majority draw. He's a big black fat guy, but he kept on getting on top of Emelianenko and kept on getting these short elbows. Which eye was it? I think it was this eye on him. Please, I don't know. It was one of his eyes, and no, it might have been this eye. He kept on hitting him with short elbows that cracked his orbital bone or something, or fractured something, or sliced shit up. He had a slash under there, and his eye was closed up and shit. It pissed me off. But he was winning on the stand-ups. Like, he rocked the guy a bunch of times. But the guy had some stiff jabs. He had some hooks as well. But Emelianenko kept on peppering him. And he kept on, I don't know if he was dropping his mouth guard or spinning it out, but that bought him some time, and he had some breathers in between to fucking, the ref stopped it, and he got to breathe for a bit and then keep on doing it. Look. He even got a takedown. He did some sprawls which got turned into mount by the guy. Fucking, I don't know why he didn't try and get out. Maybe he didn't want to waste any of his energy. Maybe that was his game plan. Wasn't to waste it wasn't to waste the energy. That was me about to burp, but not burping. So just looking like a fucking like fucking retard. Hello there. Markiplier here. Is that Markiplier's voice? Fucking Markiplier, I barely even know the guy. I know that he cried, we all cried, but he cried on cam. For the cash. Because he felt sad. He's an actor. A stinking actor. All actors are stinking. I'm acting. I'm a stinky boy as well. Fucking hell. Do that for 5 hours. Yeah. Right away. Yeah. The fun we have. If I had a camera like years ago, when I didn't have a computer, didn't have internet, didn't have anything, didn't have phones, I did have like computers, but they would break because I'd be downloading stuff and editing all day and shit like that, and having to go to school and waste my time doing that fucking shit, sitting around fucking not learning anything, being around pieces of shit. Oh, Dead Man. I watched Dead Man with the big guy. His name I forgot. Still alive at the time of recording. And Johnny Depp. That's Johnny Depp's best film in my opinion. Dead Man. It's fucking cool. Acid western. Not traditional western. Definitely not traditional western. It was cool. There's some gun shots in there. Some cool battles in there. And the cannibal. People getting shot and shit. People getting shot and shit. That's what I like in my films. You lay with a dead baby deer. He got shot in the heart. And I'm thinking like, is all of the film real? Or is it just a dream? It felt like a Coen film, like a Joel and Ethan Coen film, kind of. It was a bit weird like that. Joel and Ethan Coen know how to make their films. let me tell you something about No Country for Old Men. No. I need to rewatch Blood Simple as well. That was one of their first films. Miller's Crossing. Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? They did The Big Lebowski as well, didn't they? Yeah, maybe, I don't know. What other film did they do? Believe it or not, there are some of their films that I haven't watched yet, and I will, and I should. Barton Fink, I haven't watched that one. Falling Down, no, not Falling Down. A Serious Man, I haven't watched that one. Buster Shrugs, The Ballad of Buster Shrugs. That was cool. That's recent and it's cool. And I enjoyed basically all of it. I enjoyed who's that guy? The grumbly voiced guy. The guy with the grumble. Waits, Tom Waits. His section of the film was fucking cool. It's pretty cool. Oh, missed my eye by that much. I would have been blind. What do you want? Entertainment? I can give you some of that sometimes. Sometimes not. You want drugs? Faggots. I'm only joking. I don't mean it. I don't mean saying the F word. As in hate. I don't mean any hate behind it. It's just a word. And if you think hate, then I hate you. You should think love. You should think money. You should think hungry. I'm hungry all the time. Hungry for everything that comes my way. Not everything. I'm not gay. But I do want a lot of things. Not because they'll make me happy. Things will change. Things will change me. I will change things. And life will move. And flow onwards. And barely anything will change. And big things will change. I don't believe in Nazis. Don't believe in them. I don't believe in Jews either. They're all fake. They were all created. I just came up with an amazing theory. Once that door closes, nothing exists outside of this room. It just floats in the twilight zone. With Rod Sterling standing outside, constantly talking. Try these cigarettes. There's 21 tobaccos. It gives you the oriental taste. The menthol taste. That's 21 cigarettes, 21. And try king-sized schnapps. Schnapps. What was the thing that they were making in... I watched Synecdoche, New York as well. It's not a bad film. And I watched Adaptation with the point at the end. Full stop. Same writer. Not bad. Intellectual films. Would you say they're intellectual films? They're smart. And they're cool. And they make you think. And I read on Synecdoche, New York, a lot of people got depressed because of the film. Shut up, bitches. Go and watch PewDiePie. If you want entertainment, if you don't want to feel depressed or anything, if you want to laugh, go and watch some PewDiePie. 60 years old, go and watch PewDiePie. Okay, I'm out. gonna steal Rasputin's penis from the museum that it's kept in, and then I'm gonna ingest it and become Rasputin. I'm gonna like level up, like do 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 do. It's gonna flash me and Rasputin. No, but it's gonna be our souls merged, like that fucking film, Evangelion. We're gonna go into a purple drink and we're gonna fuse, or Berserk. We're gonna go into the dream areas and fuse into the soul or something. I need to read all of the manga of Berserk because I love that fucking shit. Out of here. You should be too. Go watch Berserk if you haven't watched it. The original series from whenever, the 90s. Watch it. And you better like it. I downloaded some cool films. Ad Astra, which I need to watch. Annihilation, I watched that one. It's by the guy who made It's by the guy who made Deus Machina. Ex Machina. The film with the guy, and they're two guys, and then they interview the lady who's AI and created brain, and then it turns out that everything, all of the characters in it are brain things created by the government. I don't think the government's bad, I think the government's human, and corruption is a part of life, and people who are against corruption is like, well, are you trying to take money away from people? What, do you have a better system than corruption? A lot of things work good with corruption. A lot of people get fed because of corruption. So what's so bad about corruption? People rats get shot. Corruption's good. You need corruption in some places. Until you can make a perfect society, and I doubt there's a perfect society for everyone, there needs to be corruption. It's part of life. It's our nature. Dirty. Eugenics. Should eugenics be around? I don't know. Would I be in eugenics? Because I'm a little bit of a sociopath. So would I be in eugenics? Would I be out? I'm not a full-blown psycho. I'm just a bit of nihilistic. Either a nihilist or a cynicist. One of those. Stupid face. I mean, that's for all of the men. You need to self-deprecate so men think down of you, and then you're the underdog, and then you can smash them harder and get their respect. But with women, you need to talk yourself like you're big, because that's what they like, right? I'm not the feminists. The feminists can all fuck off. I don't give a shit about the feminists. But hey, all you people, won't you listen to me? I just want this plan. The jellyfish jelly. Man, you gotta try this patty. I'm not gonna do the whole thing. I love that fucking joke though. Sometimes I forget about what I was talking about, but it's all okay because this is just for entertainment. It's not anything real. I'm holding my head up. Do you like that joke? Oh. I need to talk big. Now, I have a blue belt. I have skills in video editing and entertainment. I'm good at playing video games. I enjoy learning. I don't get hangovers. What else? I work hard if I need to. I'm strong. I'm fast. I got good metabolism. I got the perfect body. It's not fair. I'm the only one who wears fucking glasses. What kind of ancient fucking bullshit passed that down onto me? I'm not the only one who wears glasses in this fucking family. Fucking retarded shit. Maybe it's placebo shit. Okay, that's enough.